Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues and the Batman universe, and we are finally here. We are at the end of the action figure portion of the Batman animated series and all lines therein from Kenner, a little bit of Hasbro, and a teeny tiny little bit of Mattel. But there are 52 figures that we took a look at. There were a couple figures that came in 2-packs that I kind of glossed over, and that they didn't get a proper review, but it was just a repainted figure that was there just to get another figure, like the Nightwing figure down here, and then the Joker, there he is right over there, would be these two Batman, if I could find them. There's one right there, and then one right in the back. Didn't actually get a proper review, but you've got to see them in the Joker and Nightwing's review. Bane here, of course, he had his own review back in July of last year, and I just did a quick little video to talk about Bane, so you could go check that video out as well. But 52 figures in total in my collection, and currently, as I am shooting this video, I am uploading the Nightwing video, so I think there's just a couple more. I know definitely Batman is up next, and I think maybe this Batman is, and then it'll go to this Batman. But by the time you've seen this, you've already watched it. And then the vehicles were shot after that, and then the play set. So it's kind of nice to see all of the figures together all in one shot. It's been about 10 years since I've had all of these up. We'll kind of get a shot of everybody here so you can kind of see the whole scope that we're dealing with. We'll drop the camera down just a little bit. Pardon me there. Sorry about that, guys. So this has been something that I've been wanting to do probably ever since I started the YouTube channel, that I thought at some point I'm going to do all of my Batman animated series figures at some point. I think last year was the actual technical 20-year anniversary for Batman the Animated Series, but I had a couple things kind of come up that kind of prevented me from doing that, so I thought this was a good way to just do it now. There's a Dick Grayson there. If we get up really high, we'll be able to see a Man-Bat. Alright, going handheld there. Turbojet Batman and Mechwing Batman that a lot of people have really liked. A couple people have actually bought this after seeing the review, so I think that's really cool. We see Bane there. He's standing on the Batmobile. We'll just kind of get an overall shot here. So I apologize for the shakiness of the camera. But like I said in the very first video for the Batman animated series, this was the line that, you know, I was just graduating high school, just getting ready to graduate high school, and these came out. I think I had maybe about a full year of high school. It was in my senior year. I was having my first real job, making my own money, and these are some of the things, 52 of the things that I spent my money on, and I am very happy that I did, and I'm even more so happy that I kept them this whole time. I know some of my YouTube friends have said, oh, I had these when I was growing up, but I ended up selling them. And some of them have said, oh, I really wish I wouldn't have done that. So I guess some of us, I kind of get one of the collectors that's kind of the pack rat. My wife looks at it and goes, what are you going to do with all of these? I'm like, set them up, look at them. Quasi, you know, play with them. Put them in different poses and things. It's, you know, I can see why hunters hunt. And it's like, why are you mounting a deer head on the wall? Because it's a trophy. It's something that you're proud of. You tracked it down. I think that is the thing that's kind of missing from toy collecting nowadays, is the hunt of going out and looking for that variant or that specific thing. Even if it's something as simple as a standard Batman, you going to the toy store, knowing when the shipment comes in and being in line there. I remember going through buying my Star Wars stuff and being in line waiting 4.5 hours to get Lava Darth Vader. I have that figure. 4.5 hours in the rain in front of a Target. And when the doors open, we rush right in. I did the same thing for my Batman figures. I'll try to put this back in the tripod best I can. Sorry, guys. But that was something that I just loved about collecting, is the hunt, the thing that kind of drives you. And nowadays it's, you go on to an online place or Amazon or eBay or Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth or whatever the place may be. You click a button, you pre-order, and you wait. There's no getting out of the house. There's no excitement and anticipation. Is it going to be there? Is it not? Or calling the store and seeing if they got the latest shipment of whatever it might be in the store. And that chase, I remember my cousin and one of my best friends, they had collected some of these things, but it was more when we were all collecting Star Wars stuff, of just that drive into town that we felt we couldn't drive fast enough to get into the store and saying, okay, you're getting this figure, I'm getting this figure. We would map out what we're getting. We would get a shopping cart. No joke. Each one of us get a shopping cart. So we started throwing figures in a shopping cart and then started sorting them out, you know, after it was all said and done. I didn't do this so much that with Batman. It was more with the Star Wars action figure collecting. But sometimes while we were collecting Star Wars figures, I was like, head down the Batman aisle. I need such and such. So it brings back nice memories, and going through each of these figures with you guys has really made me really appreciate this collection and the collection that I do have. People have been asking, you know, when are we going to see a whole collection? I'm slowly turning my office area into where, you know, my action figure collection is. So it's slowly getting to the point where maybe I can film something. I would like to hope by my 2-year YouTube anniversary I can do so. But at this time, there's just a DC-UC shelf, and that's really all that I have. So unfortunately, a lot of these guys right after this video are going to go right back in their plastic bag and right back in the box that they originally came out in. And I've had them all out for a while on a separate table. As I, you know, reviewed them, I would start setting them up and trying to figure out how I was going to shoot, you know, all of this. And it's been fun seeing everything together. I hope this is a series you guys have liked, and I've kind of intermixed some new product in with this, but for the most part I tried to stay on task with the animated series. Again, thanks for watching. Approximately 52 videos, depending on how I reviewed these figures. Some were, you know, 2 packs that came together, so they didn't get a proper separate individual review, but you have seen all 52 of my figures, playsets, and vehicles. I do have some missing figures. People have asked, you know, what are some of the missing ones that I have? I have 12 figures. That's a whole nother series in my book. Some of the new Batman Adventures figures that I'm missing are Catwoman, Riddler, Scarecrow, Creeper, and Mad Hatter, and Bane. Actually, it's 11. I wrote Scarecrow twice. Some of the other figures that were in and out around the waves of these would be Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, Harley Quinn. I can't believe I don't have Harley Quinn to go with the Joker. It was one of those I kept saying, oh, I'll get her, oh, I'll get her, and I just never did. Star Wars really took up a huge chunk of my money and time, and action figures. Talia and Ra's al Ghul got a second figure. So those are the 11 or 12 figures that I'm missing. I've had some friends say, hey, you know, I'll look on eBay for you, or, you know, I may go through some of my old toys and take a look at them. So if you do have some you'd like to part with, PM me, let me know. Maybe we can work something out. If not, if you've been watching this far, thanks so much for watching. This has been a blast going through all of my old action figures. And I do have another line of Batman action figures, the Legends of Batman, or the Legends of the Dark Knight. You've kind of seen some of them already. If you went back to the Bane review back in July of last year, I showed 2 of those figures, I believe. And in my case of the animated series, you got to see the Nightwing from that line. So I do have almost that whole completed line as well. So if you'd like to see some older figure reviews, let me know down in the comment. I do have, of course, I've got the 89 Batman. I have all the Batman movies figures. Not all of them, but most of all these standard figures from all the Batman movies. And maybe I'll do a whole Batman movie figure review. And of course, we'll have some new stuff coming on. And if you want to see a little bit more Batman animated series, I do have, like I mentioned, I have some Happy Meals figures. I have a box of macaroni with the Batman animated series macaroni pieces. Yes, I do. Coloring books, comic books, little figurines, cups, bowls, plates, spoons. So if you want to see just a little bit more animated series stuff, stay tuned, because I'm going to go through a lot of that stuff as well. So thanks for watching. This has been the completed collection that I have of the Batman animated series and all corresponding lines as well. I also have three video games from the animated series that I'm thinking of finding a way to film me playing them, and so you can kind of see those video games if you'd like. So thanks for watching. This is going to wrap up the action figure portion of the Batman animated series. Stay tuned for more videos on Rob's Rogues, and we'll get a little bit more mileage of the Batman animated series as a whole. So, as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, signing off with the Batman universe and saying we will see you guys next time.